Hello everybody, so I'm going to keep this short so we can get right into it. We're here to talk about Mr. Ginga Jay and his gingerbread house that came toppling down. Because, wow, if you haven't seen it already, stay tuned because we're about to play the clip. And I just want to add that this isn't just about Ginga Jay, this is about the Black community, the way that we represent ourselves on a wider platform, the effects and implications of speaking this way in public, and the backlash that it has not only on him, but on the wider community. Because although we know we are not a monolith, this world treats us like one.
Conversation, because you was talking perfectly fine, no attitude, and you was delegating yourself perfectly fine, and then black attitude happened.
That's me.
So watch this, and then watch this, and then watch this.
Black attitude.
Watch this. So then that's so that means
So white women don't snap. Indian women don't snap. They're not angry. It's only us black women. They play.
conversation is done, and I address it.
To her defense, because it's not a race thing, it's a women thing.
Here's why I don't date black women. Nah, I did that. You want to? No. Here's why I don't date black women. Listen to me when I'm talking to you lot.
I'm listening.
Because you lot don't like to fucking listen.
I'm listening.
I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Which place?
Your place.
Which
and when you
place?
get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were
You're not
cheating
a man.
on you then.
You're not men.
That's why they were
Watch
cheating
this.
on you.
Stay in your
That's why
fucking
they
place.
cheated on you multiple
Black women-
times.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I know.
you
And
put
that's
no one
why
in
I'm
their
never going to
place.
be in your
That's
pom-pom
why you
ever
have to go
again.
and dip out the pool.
I'm not with
Because
black
you
women
control
because you don't like to
nobody.
get put in your place.
Apologies,
Listen,
sir.
listen.
Apologies.
where?
Apologies.
Oh wait, you just wait. Did she just shoot? Did she just shoot?
What kind of
Did she just shoot? Go. Where's your hair? Where's your fucking hair? Where's your hair?
Once you talk about black women's hair, you're on your own, my guy. You're on your own. I was with you. Like, he's allowed to have a preference. You know, he's trying to talk about how she's held him down and picking up his Asian queen. But the moment you went for the hair, my guy, you was on your own. You're going to have to deal with it. Yeah. You're going to have to deal with this by yourself, my brother.
Take off your head.
triggered.
Where's your hair?
You're triggered.
Where's your hair?
Wait,
I'm
was that
triggered.
supposed to hurt?
I said I was
You're
triggered.
triggered.
Did I not say I was triggered? Where's your hair?
No.
Where's your hair?
Looking ass nigga
Where's
about where's your hair.
Show me your hair.
No, he's
Show me your hair.
pressed. He's
Show me your hair.
pressed.
Take off your eyelash. Take off your eyelash.
You're pressed.
Take off your makeup.
You're pressed
I'll
because
bring
you got
watch this.
cheated on one, two, three, four.
Where? Watch
1,
this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Jumping.
And I'll bring my natural hair Indian woman in here now.
And then what?
she looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on your bra.
got the
Don't shut
perfect
up, man.
silence.
Wow. Yeah. Why are you speaking to women like this? Everybody else is in their place, either sitting down or standing where they were. And he decides to get up. He's clearly triggered. He's on a show that's going to be broadcast. And he's lost the plot. Like, let's go through some of the things he's actually said. So he said, "This is why I don't date black women. Because they don't like to get put in their place." Sir, what place? What place do you think women need to be in? Because it sounds like you feel like women are supposed to be beneath you, that they cannot speak, that they shouldn't be speaking. When he said that, I was like wild, and I found him extremely aggressive. Let's take number 2. Where's your hair? Where's your fucking hair? Listen, if that ain't aggressive, what the hell is? First of all, I don't get why he's talking to women like that. What kind of man gets on a show and disrespects a young woman like that? It's just not okay. It looks bad. It looks bad on every front, and it looks bad for black people, especially black men. Then take off your eyelashes. Sir, why are we here undressing people on the show? Just sit yourself down. Please do. Please do. Then he says, I'll bring my natural hair Indian woman in here, and she's a 10. Okay, sir, and you can tell me what part of your history and your lineage helped to create this natural haired Indian woman. I'll wait. Okay, that's what I thought. Because the woman that he covets, the woman that he likes, nowhere in his lineage did he help to create that type of woman. It seems like he wants a submissive, softer woman. Right? And in order for a woman to feel submissive and be softer, they need to have experienced that growing up. That's usually how women turn out like that. Having a father in the household or male figures around that help that girl feel protected and provided for. So she grows up to be that kind of woman. It's the same throughout the rest of her life. She needs to now have been around black men in general, in society, in the community, when she walks down the street, that help her to be able to feel soft and protected. That's how you get a softer woman. These communities that have these air quotes softer women, in the same community where the women are harder, you can see that they're harder when their life is harder. They're harder when they've had to protect themselves. They're harder when they've had to go into their masculine. So for me, I'm just like, these men, they want to claim these women that are not from their culture, not from their background, while not acknowledging the part that they've played in making black women harder, in making black women have to be more protective of themselves and be on edge, which puts them in their masculine. It's that, isn't it? It's the fact that he feels that he can talk to black women that way. I wonder if he was in a room with all Asian women, all white women, whatever, if he would have actually behaved the same way. Would he have spoken to them that way? Even if they decided that they were going to speak their point and disagree with him, would he have got up in their faces and spoken to them that way? Because I think not. As a grown man, you should come with respect towards women. You should come with a way of speaking to women that is kind and soft, right? Now hear me out, because people are going to be like, well, they weren't speaking to him that way, so rah, 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 rah. Okay, that's bitch shit. I'm sorry. That's some feminine ass shit, to be completely honest with you. It makes no sense a man being combative with women. At the end of the day, if you've got something to say as a man and you want to be actually listened to, calm yourself down and speak your facts. Because when the dust settles, facts are always going to out-trump people shouting their mouths off. But this is part of my point with where I'm saying that the way that black women are treated by black men is different. And obviously, I'm not talking about all black men, please, but it's different. That's obviously going to get these women in their masculine. That's obviously going to get their back up, especially since he's standing up, he's raising his voice, he's being aggressive. And this is how it starts. You start to feel scared around certain people, right? If you're constantly feeling afraid and scared around men, doesn't matter what race of man it is, you will start to slowly end up going more into your masculine. It might not happen right there and then, but after times of you being treated in a certain kind of way, you're going to go into protective mode. So this is my point where I was saying earlier, that yes, you want to covet women that have been treated well. You want to covet women that have had their fathers in their lives and that have helped them to feel secure, protected. You want to covet women where the men in their communities do not bash them online and protect them and help them to feel safe and allow them to be soft. You want that for yourself, but you're not that kind of man. You haven't done that for your own community. So then people might say, okay, but why is another woman soft for him? Okay, the reason why another woman might be soft for him is because that is the way that she has been raised. You may see down the line that her behavior starts to change the more that she doesn't feel safe. She may start to go into her masculine the more that she doesn't feel safe and became harder and harder around a man that doesn't protect and provide for her. But in this case, who knows? He might be softer with her because he sees black women in a certain light. He may be softer with her, so therefore she can continue to relax in that feminine. And she also is likely to have family members and, males around her that she knows that she's protected. Even if he is this aggressive with her, she knows that she has a backup. She knows that she has some type of level of protection and somebody that's going to make her feel safe. This is where he doubles down, even triples down on the hate of black women, to the point where he actually says he doesn't like the way his mother behaves. So why would he ever date a black woman? Yes, his own mother. Lovely. You might want to take a moment. People might want to skip this. It is triggering. It's vile. I feel like it needs to be said that This is not acceptable. It's damaging to our community, and people like him need to be completely shut down. They don't deserve to have a public voice. So, without further ado,
fucking thing because they're black. I fucking told you, Carl. This fucking black thing fucking annoys me, bro. Black, I'm black, so you have to fucking love me. No, I fucking don't. No, I fucking don't. Fucking black women. Also, these fucking black women on some high horse. Do some black woman shit. Do some black women shit to make me fucking respect you as a fucking black woman. You're all sitting there and ain't done shit for no fucking black woman in your life. The fuck out of here. Black women respect black women. You don't even fucking respect yourself. You haven't even got fucking black extensions on your hair. The fuck are we talking about? About I hate my mother. I hate black women. How can I hate black women when I just told you I come from one and I'm empress? My mum's an empress. I don't like the way how my mother moves, so why would I pick a woman that moves like my mother? The fuck are we talking about? But because we're black, I can't say that, right? And because I'm a black king, I can't talk about black women like that, right? And I can't take out my race, right? Because I'm black. Fuck that, take your black shit to yourself, man. Take your black shit home. Like I'm not black, I'm fully black. My parents are black, darker than you, my boy. Hey, what are you talking about? My dad dark. Fucking black women always do this shit. I'm a black woman, so you must hate me because you don't want to fuck me. I don't want to fuck you because you don't fucking behave yourself. No. Black women fucking behave yourself. I know. Fuck you. You don't have to fucking behave yourself. Sit the fuck down. Shut up. I'm talking to you. Who you talking to? I'll call my brothers. Call your brother. I'll wet him up now. And they call their brothers, and what happens? You've now got beef with their family because she's got brothers, and they told her how to be a bad girl. I don't know you said that. I'm a chatting shit. And then now you've got a baby man, you've got beef with her family. I'm a chatting shit. Because you're a black woman, and she's a black woman. And because she's a black woman, we have to take it. You black bitch, sit the fuck down. Bambo, what's that thing? I'll know everyone in your family. Yes, you're fucking mad, and we have to accept it because we're fucking black. No! I told you, Carl, don't get me on this shit. Because I'll say some shit that nobody wants to fucking hear.
okay, whoa. That clip was a lot. And if you felt it in your chest, if you felt your chest tighten, you're definitely not alone, because I've had to watch that a couple of times while making this video, and my chest tightens and my stomach flips every single time. But this isn't just a rant, it's a case study for misogyny, self-hate, and the way black women are constantly told to perform or be punished. He says, do some black women shit to make me respect you as a black woman. As if respect is a reward, not a right. That's the problem with some men. They look at things completely wrong. So I must perform in a certain way to get basic levels of respect as a human being and as a black woman. Respect that you would afford to another race of women without batting an eyelid. It's as if our value only kicks in after we jump through hoops. Sir, what exactly is black woman shit? Let me guess. Strong, resilient, motherly, submissive, but loud on command. Cultural when it suits you, quiet when it doesn't. This isn't about love, it's about control. And then he pivots to hair once again. You're not even wearing black extensions. Very sassy. So now, your choice of hairstyle determines how much you respect yourself. Not your character, no. Not your action, not how you show up in the world and how you treat other people. No, your hairstyle. That's what makes you a good black woman. That's not cultural pride. That's just performance-based policy. Like, it's ridiculous. Every other race is allowed to express themselves freely. You know, people are acting like hair and makeup and all the things to do with beauty isn't just a thing that women like to do and women enjoy. Changing their hair colours, cutting their hair, adding extensions, all races of women like this. But black women, no, we've got to be down to the way that we came out of Mother Earth. Do you know what I mean? Down to as natural as we can possibly be just to be able to get basic levels of respect as a woman. And of course, the classic line, how can I hate black women? I came from one. So a lot of people hate what they came from. It's more common than you think. It's called self-hatred, okay? A lot of people hate where they came from. They hate their own culture. They hate the way that their people in their culture act. They may hate the way they look. It's called self-hate, and you definitely have it. You hate the way that your mother acts, or you dislike, however you said it, the way that your mother behaves. I hate her behavior, so why would I date black women? That's just stupid. Black women are not a monolith. We're not all the same. And the fact of the matter is, I know for a fact as a black man, you don't want to be seen as a monolith. I know for a fact that not every black man wants to be seen as what society stereotypes say that they are, right? They don't. But as a black man, you're doing what you would not like other races to do to you. We're all the same. Do you know what I mean? Just be like your mum with an attitude. We've all just got this attitude. It's not true. There's many black women out there that wear natural hair. Many. You're acting like the majority of black women wear wigs. No, they don't. It's just that you're not attracted to the black women that wear their natural hair. You're not attracted to the black women that don't wear makeup. You're just not attracted to them. You find other races more attractive when they're natural than you find black women. That's what the problem is. Because there's many women out there that are completely natural and you guys don't even see them. It's like they're invisible. That's why you think that every black woman out there wears wigs or weave and all this kind of stuff. Because there's black women that walk down the street with their natural hair and they're goddamn invisible. Because the natural hair that you want is not the natural hair that most black women have. If you actually opened your eyes, you would see those natural women that you're claiming that you want. And when the argument falls apart, when none of it holds up, he drops the "you black bitch." Every time. Every fucking time. When there's nothing left to weaponize, the disrespect always lands right on black women. That's not random, that's conditioning. So let me be clear. Black women don't owe you performance. We don't owe you hair texture. We don't owe you respectability. We don't owe you shit. We are not here to prove we're worthy of respect because we already are worthy. Full stop. Word of the day, projection. Because every insult in that clip says more about him than it ever could about us. And honestly, I hope he heals. I hope he goes and gets therapy. But I won't hold my breath. So on another note, we're going to move on to another video where he actually receives some justice, which is well needed. He ended up getting let go of his job because of his behaviour towards women as a whole. And what I love about this part is that the man who owned the company, a black man, stood up in public and made it clear that this isn't just preference, it's disrespect and it won't be tolerated.
Like I said, I've got staff that are black women, people that work. There's pen game girls that rap that are black women, and people that I work with, from Esther to Hema to Mimi to Koi to Gina. So there's so much going on. I shouldn't have to explain why it's important. But if it don't fall into your wheelhouse, it's literally because you don't care. You don't understand.
No, of course not.
Do you understand the reason for the outrage?
I'm not saying what he said wasn't bad at all. Of course, it was bad.
And neither am I.
I'm saying you don't really understand the reason for the outrage, because you're saying stuff like, oh, I get it. It's like, oh, you can't have a preference, or don't talk about black women's hair and and it's kind of like trivializing like actually like what happens. I don't know whether you really do understand it or not. So for someone like me watching it, yeah, for me being his employer, yeah, and someone that's associated with him, yeah, I'm looking at that and it's totally different things that I'm looking at. It's not a case of just because he's got a preference or because he mentions black women's hair. There's lots of stuff that you need to unpack in that video. There's lots of questions that he made. I left with more questions than answers. You know what I'm saying? He said his preference. He said, this is why I don't like black girl. He said, why? Then he said, because you can't put you in your place. You can't think you're a man, I can't put you in your place. So then now that makes me start saying, well, so you enjoy putting women in their place. So what's going on? What are you doing in your spare time? Oh, so you only like girl that you can bad up. You don't want these black girls because you can't bad them up. That is crazy to even say out your mouth. Okay?
Yes.
So again, I'm looking at that. I'm saying that's mad to me. Yeah.
You know,
1 second, let me keep going. 1 second, wait.
I had an opportunity to talk.
Yeah, so I'm saying this is wild. Again, it comes to protecting women. It's not about black women. It's any woman.
Yep.
You know what I'm trying to say? Because you're more only comfortable where you can bad them up. This is dangerous territory we're going here. Again, I don't want to be associated with that. You know what I'm trying to say? Fine. Then the woman triggered you, the girl triggered you, and then you leant into it. Yeah. So at the point when you was angry, where you stood up, you're showing aggression, and you're a man at the end of the day, and you attacked this woman personally. You would all that vim that you had, you put it to her, and it wasn't the whole group, and you wasn't just generalizing. You was on this gal, and when you're telling her with all that aggression to take off your wig and take off your lashes and be diminishing and degrading to her and all that. You're saying all these stuff in a degrading manner. None of that stuff's cool to deal with women like that. Again, forget even black women, but it's women in general. You shouldn't even be dealing with women like that. But then you're using her like stuff that are culturally part of what we do in her blackness to offend her. Telling her, take her lashes off, take your wig off, take your makeup off, and I'm gonna bring in my natural 10 out of 10 Indian gal hair. All this stuff is crazy, bro. Like, it's crazy to watch. I don't want to be associated with that. You know what I'm trying to say? So you man asking what the big deal is, it's because you don't care, because you don't feel that way. Again, you're not having conversations. You don't have a presence of black women in your life to be having the right conversation with people. Because anywhere I go is what I'm going to be doing. I've got a duty of care to support black women, from my mum, my sister, my cousins, my aunties. Like I said, I've got staff that are black women, people that work. There's pen game girls that rap that are black women, and people that I work with, from Esther to Hema to Mimi to Koi to Gina. So there's so much going on. I shouldn't have to explain why it's important. But if it don't fall into your wheelhouse, it's literally because you don't care.
And this is what we need to see more of. Black men publicly holding other black men accountable when they disrespect black women. Because the truth is, the world is always watching. When we protect each other, when we stand up for each other, it sends a message far beyond us. It tells everyone else that black women are not to be disrespected. I just want to close by saying, if you want softness from a woman, you have to create a soft place for her to land. You have to create a soft place for her to live. If you want softness, you need to create safety. Every time you degrade a black woman, every time you degrade us, you weaken all of us. If you want to see more commentary like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm Nyea, and this was Unfiltered.